As I think about it, one of the things that strikes me about this Chris Pincher business from the last 5 or 6 days is it puts me very much in mind of Partygate. And I asked Ben about this a little bit yesterday, because it looks like, doesn't it, that Downing Street retrofits its explanations about various things depending on what information comes into the public domain, on what we find out, often through journalism. When Partygate first started, wasn't it the very end of November? I think the Daily Mirror first carried a story. And the Downing Street response was very much, oh, no, none of that happened. Nope. And then there was the video, wasn't there, of the goings-on in the Downing Street media briefing room. And then, when we watched that video, and we could all see it with our own eyes, then Boris Johnson was officially appalled. Just appalled. Now, he might have taken that moment to say, oh, by the way, there were all of these other gatherings, cakes, leaving do's, toasts, drinks, things out the back garden. But no. He was simply appalled by what went on in that video. And then day by day, week by week, more stories came out. And with each one, the explanations were retrofitted to whatever we had been told, whatever facts had leaked out about birthday parties, suitcases full of booze, two big gatherings the night before Prince Philip was buried. At every turn, when we learn something new, then Downing Street will come out with something for it. But at no stage does anyone come forward and say, do you know what, I'm going to come clean about this. Here's the whole picture. And so it is with Chris Pincher. We have some facts emerging on Thursday night, and then into Friday and over the weekend. And each time something new comes out, actually, yes, now you mention it. Yeah, that's right. And now we have Lord MacDonald and his excoriating letter today. And when that becomes into the public domain, again, the explanation is retrofitted. And we're told this time that it's forgetfulness on the part of Boris Johnson. Now, as Ben has been telling us, Conservative MPs, we know, have had the power to get rid of Boris Johnson if they want to, and they had the vote, and we've had all the machinations about will they change the rules for the leadership contest, will they stuff the 1922 committee with Boris haters, and when will the next vote be, and all of that, and who knows, maybe that will come to pass. But the truth is, I can name for you right now the people who, if they choose to, they're the only people in the country right now who have the power to get rid of Boris Johnson. It's a tiny handful of people, smaller even than the electorate of Conservative members of Parliament. Small group of individuals who can say now, I've had enough. Let me give you their names. And this is all taken from the gov.uk website. The Right Honourable Dominic Raab MP, the Right Honourable Rishi Sunak MP, the Right Honourable Elizabeth Truss MP, the Right Honourable Priti Patel MP, the Right Honourable Ben Wallace MP, the Right Honourable Steve Barclay MP, the Right Honourable Michael Gove MP, the Right Honourable Sajid Javid MP, the Right Honourable Kwasi Kwarteng MP, the Right Honourable Alok Sharma MP, the Right Honourable Anne-Marie Trevelyan MP, the Right Honourable Therese Coffey MP, the Right Honourable Nadeem Zahawi MP, the Right Honourable George Eustace MP, the Right Honourable Grant Shapps MP, the Right Honourable Brandon Lewis CBE MP, the Right Honourable Alistair Jack MP, the Right Honourable Simon Hart MP, the Right Honourable Baroness Evans of Bowes Park, the Right Honourable Nadine Dorries MP, the Right Honourable Jacob Rees-Mogg MP. Those are the names of the people who, if they choose to, can get rid of Boris Johnson. Now, it may be they take the position that they fully support Boris Johnson and fully support everything he's said and done. And that's a perfectly honourable position to take if that's what they want. But by all accounts, there are cabinet ministers talking privately to journalists about how sick they are of Boris Johnson and how bad they think he is for the country. And we're told that one of the reasons they don't stand up and say, I've had enough of this, is they're concerned about their own position. Should there be a leadership election, what will people think of them if they wielded the sword against Boris Johnson? So they've been named, they know who they are, and they have the power to change things. They're the only people in the country right now, in our democracy, who can change things. Will they? Should they? 0345 6060 973. Will they put their private views in public? Or will they perhaps put self-interest first? Because something that's worth bearing in mind is some of those names I just read to you will, at some point in future, be standing for the Conservative Party leadership. And I think we're entitled to say to them, you stood by him all this time? All of this was fine by you in public? And we're entitled to ask them about their judgment on this.